The other week when Microsoft released their wireless headset, I asked everybody out there to leave a note in the comments below and tell me what headsets you'd also like to see me review. TD Michael said, hey, how about the Astro A40 tournament ready editions? And I said, okay, let's get these unwrapped. It's got nice cover art. This one's branded for the Xbox One, but it is compatible with PlayStation, PC, Mac, and mobile. So this is, frankly, just a wrapper. The box itself has some really cool artwork on there that's reflective based upon the texture. Whereas it's a matte finish here, and it's a shiny finish there. So it's kind of hard to pick up on the camera, but it's a nice touch. Okay. This appears to be a Y cable that has 3.5 millimeter plugs on it. This looks to be just a 3.5 millimeter cable extension that has some type of controls. I'm going to assume that is the mute. So this is a 2-year license for Dolby Atmos. You gotta scratch it out to get the activation code. Little warning about their manufacturer's warranty. Tells you stop, not to return it to your store. Safety and compliance. Quick start guide. And then the TR40s themselves. Notice the swivel on the earpieces. Piece of plastic on the boom mic, which retracts by going up and down. You can extend them. Coiled wires are in there. It's a neat little you can see the coiled wires that are in there. It's a neat little aesthetic touch as it extends. There's a cushion on the headband here. The ear cuffs are also made of a soft cloth material, almost like a microfiber. So it just clips in and out of there with 4 magnets. None of the faux leather here. And then a lot of these plates that you see on here are replaceable, and you can buy different aesthetic complements to change up the appearance, of your headset. A little more plastic to protect it. But now the big question is, are they comfortable? Let's go find out. So one of the biggest questions there is, are they comfortable? Because it doesn't matter how much they cost or how many features they have. If they don't feel good, you're never going to wear them. And yeah, they're pretty comfortable. And I can tell that I'm a little bit louder now because I'm compensating for the fact I have cans on my head. I've had Astros before. I used to use A40s until those no longer worked, and I wasn't going to spend that kind of money on a headset again. And I started using the Arctis Steel Series, the Steel Series Arctis 7s. And then for the last week or so, I've been messing around with the Microsoft wireless headset just to really put it through its paces. And I can definitely say that I like the feel of these Astro A40s better than the feel of the Microsoft wireless headset. And that's predominantly just because of the material that these ear cuffs are made out of. But there's a whole lot more to the headset, so let's go ahead and test that out, including an audio with the mic. I did want to talk a little bit about the fact that these are a wired headset as opposed to the wireless headset. It's easier for me to be more forgiving when a headset's wireless and it deals with the console than if it was a PC. My PC tends to be a little bit further away, so it's more difficult for my headset to plug into the computer, and you also have to deal with that wire. However, when you're console gaming, you have a controller right here in your hand. Right? Controller's right here in your hand. And that controller is where you're going to plug your headset into. So it's not as inconvenient as if you had to plug it into a PC. That said, let's go check out the rest of the features and find out how these sound. Right, so this is the audio captured directly from the microphone on the Astro A40. Not going to run this through any filters. May adjust the gain just so the output matches the rest of the video and it's not ridiculously out of balance. But I'm not running any filters or anything like that, and I just took a bit of a deep breath, and let's see if you pick that up. And if so, and that drives you crazy, I apologize. I won't do it again. But I can see from the controls that this is picking up a lot of the background noise. So this, unfortunately, unlike some of the other newer headsets, does not have auto mute, nor does it have audio suppression. Let's check, however, to make sure that the inline mic does mute itself. And 1, 2, 3, 12, 13, 14. Yes, the inline mute does work fine. All right. Let's go back to the other camera. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is the only audio input capture device. I can still see that it's picking up audio, so be careful. This inline mute doesn't work. I mean, it definitely quiets me, but you can hear me. That's super weird. That's super weird. Be really careful of that. Okay, so I'm definitely torn on this one. Astro, without a doubt, makes a quality product. Detachable ear cuffs to be able to replace, they're super nice, easy to do. This is something you see on a lot of higher end products as well.
smooth action on the adjustment. Makes it really easy. The pivot points make for real comfort. If you're traveling and you want to have these sit down on you. The inline mute doesn't work. Other people can still hear you speaking even when you have it turned on. I will say it did a better job of cutting out the ambient noise than I thought it would. I detected it on my audiographs, but I didn't actually hear it as much as I thought I would. So that's good. I also didn't really hear myself taking that deep breath. That's another plus. However, there is a splitter on this, but that's really for the PC, so you can split audio and headphones. But there's not really a way to get dual audio as easily as you could with the Microsoft wireless headset, where you can be connected to your mobile device and be connected to your Xbox wirelessly at the same time and mess with the balance. This doesn't offer those. So while this has a great build construction and it's much more comfortable, at $150, I just can't recommend these when we have headsets that are $50 cheaper doing everything this can and more. It's just not as comfortable. And there's been reports that other people are just fine. If you like the leatherette ear cuff, then it's great for you. I just don't. So, I mean, I won't use them, but I would definitely suggest that you use them, especially over this, for the price. I'm Rob. Thanks for watching. And remember, if you found value or enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that like button and consider subscribing. Also, let me know in the comments below what other headsets you'd like to see me review, and I can add them to the long running list of headsets that I have lined up to review for all of you. Thanks, and I'll see you next time.